Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&J Games. I am Michael, and today we are looking at a park called Fantasy Springs by LysNoirr. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And you can kind of see as we're doing just kind of a overview shot. This is definitely along the fantasy vibe with the buildings and the style and everything and the foliage. But the quick description says PS5 only, features 4 unique theme lands over a large footprint. Enjoy. So let's go ahead and get started with the tour. Here we are at the entrance to the park. And this would be a good spot to put some, and I always forget this, so this would be a good spot to put some microphones and stuff. Or not microphones, some of the music and kind of have that fantasy style music. But that is an awesome building. It looks really good. You're building with the castle theme, nice trims, and then same kind of build style over here. And she looks like they've had a long day at the park. He looks like he's had a long, long day at the park. But you can see right there, you got the boomerang coaster that looks to be themed around pirate ships with how that is at the top. And this entrance gives me it's Fantasy Springs, but it gives me like a little bit of Hollywood Studios vibes with this kind of diner look. Now, one thing I would suggest is taking those and just shifting them up actually into the wall or the ceiling to make them look like recessed lighting. But I like how he did this. So you enter the park, come around this way, and it looks like, I mean, look at this station. This is pretty incredible. Oh, no. Okay, I guess we can't walk up there. We'll have to look up there in a second when we can actually walk up that way. But now we come out and, I mean, I get like small Disney vibes with this, where it's not like it's an actual Disney park, but it's meant to be like, but it seems like this creator's taken some inspiration from that. So let's see. We might not be in Flip Cam the whole time because I'm realizing there's so many extra little stuff here. It's making it kind of hard. But then there we got the castle in the middle, which is awesome. And you got what looks like an Intamin accelerator coaster behind it. And then we've got, I don't know what kind of coaster that is right now. Looks like Vekoma track, so it could be the suspended coaster. Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. I love this. This is beautiful. I don't really build with the castle theme too much. I just find it kind of like, I just don't really know what to do with it, but this is really well done. So you got a food shop, so this would be where you go in to get a nice burger. So that's where I'd be heading. So now we're heading to the Enchanted Village. Now, let me see if this should be looked at night. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... Ooh, that tower is really lit up. Okay, so we're gonna look at the Enchanted Village here at nighttime. I mean, this definitely gives me the vibe that I'm guessing the creator's wanting to put off. Like, it feels very... It's kind of like an Avatar style in a way. I don't know. That could be totally off base. That's just kind of what I think about. Even though it's obviously not Avatar, but whoa, look at that right there. That is awesome. And I love these lights. Like that's one of the coolest ride skins I've seen for a Hammer Swing. That is really, really cool. That's awesome. All right, so now we've got... Ooh, what is this? It's called Forest Spirits. We're actually going to hop out of flip cam mode for a second, and we're going to kind of look at an overview of this space now. Lighting's really good. Definitely really lit up the buildings a lot, and you can kind of see this area, how this is lit up. We'll probably ride the coaster daytime. Yeah, let's change back to daytime. Just so we can get kind of a good overview as well. And so this looks like this almost looks like something that the creator maybe took off the workshop and then kind of adapted it to where it doesn't actually serve a purpose. Maybe I could be wrong about that, but it's still a really really cool building, especially for right once you get into the entrance of the park, and then that's awesome. Seeing that hammer swing kind of going over the trees like that, that is awesome. And then if we look at the plaza, main plaza and walkway, very well done. Really good job with the buildings, and this main street looks so good. And then you've got the castle, which will definitely take that route to. Yeah, it's really cool. Ooh, this building. Look at that. That is awesome. I love that. And I love this view right here. Is if you're a guest right here, you see that, and then you can see another coaster in the background there. You can see the castle. You can see the intimate accelerator. Looks really good. Oh, it's a floorless. Oh, like Hydra. There we go. So let's see what the queue does. Good job with the protective fencing and stuff. And then the custom fencing going up right here. Really good job. So let's go ahead and check out the stats of Forest Spirit. And we can hop on this coaster. G-forces look really good. Biggest drop 76 feet. 3 inversions, 2 airtime counts. And we will chat after the coaster. So that was an awesome coaster. And I wanted to take a ride at night as well so that we could just kind of get the true visuals of it. And, I'm starting to think that this park should just be looked at night, just kind of looking at everything. And I normally don't do this, but we're gonna make this a night park is what we're gonna do. And I like the coaster. I think it was, for the most part, was really smooth. I think the elements were great. The pacing was great. Maybe that loop could have been a tad bit taller. Oops, hold on. But I think it's really good. And then you've got the, you got the actual kind of custom, kind of fantasy forest vibe that's going with it, which I like, and really, really good job. So really enjoyed that coaster. Well, this says ride entrance. What is this? The ride? Oh, that's for the coaster. I was thinking Forest Spirit. That's why when I saw this, I was thinking, I got you. So that's where you enter the coaster at. So this would be the queue. I like how you've kind of got, those beams kind of hanging at different levels. Awesome. Really good queue. All right, we can see the lighting there. This is awesome. It just feels like a little fairy tale village. Guest services, all right. Hey sir, I need a fast pass for free so I can skip the lines. Yeah, this is great. This is awesome because now it's like this is really cool right here because I don't know where to go. Like I don't think there's anything straight, but we got a water ride, Log Flume. So if we go this way, we got the Mystic River Adventure. Okay, let's go. Hanging light. We didn't see that. Oh, I like this. Yeah, this is cool. So you got this custom covering and everything. That's awesome. Maybe a little claustrophobic, but it's all good. All right, we're just gonna. Okay, so it comes up this way. Yeah, so that's an awesome queue. Look at the detailing here. Looks like a mixture of terrain work and rocks. And then we have the building here. All right. So let's hop on this water ride, and I'll talk to you afterwards. Now that is a spectacular water ride. I mean, absolutely spectacular. And I mean, it's perfect. There's nothing that I would change about this. It's so well done. Absolutely loved it. And I forgot to mention earlier too, this park has been out for a while and it's been on my list of ones to spotlight, but you know, I went through a stretch where I wasn't really filming too many spotlights because I just didn't quite have the motivation to, and we're having less videos on our channel each week. So like I'm filming this won't be out till probably February, and I'm filming this in late December. So, you know, just trying to, I like staying ahead of the game with recording. So now we got Dragon's Realm. So we got this Enchanted Forest, and then my guess is one of the four themes is probably this Main Street kind of Disney themed areas. It looks like we got Dragon's Realm, and then this little pirate village is what I'm going to guess that is over there. So let's go into Dragon's Realm. Yeah, so people walking through, you can just place down the, what are those called? The barriers, and it'll prevent people from doing that. Because that is annoying when you place stuff in the paths and people just walk through it. But that's awesome, though. You walk in and you see these dragon statues. That is cool. Especially those two look cool, and then that one looks very comical compared to, compared to the other two. Oh, it's funny. So if we head this way, I mean, really good job with the foliage around the paths and stuff. Like, this is really good. So this is definitely going to be more castle vibe. Because that's what you have when you have dragons, right? You got castles and stuff like that as well. So this is going to be Dragon Dance. And we'll come to the... Actually, no, we'll go ahead and go on this, and then we'll take a look around at the rest. Or is Dragon Dance the flat ride? Oh, yeah, this is just the flat ride. That's really cool, though. I mean, that makes sense why it's called Dragon Dance, because it almost looks like you're dancing around. So now we head this way. Yeah, that is a arrow suspended coaster, so that'll be a fun one to take a ride on. Once again, really well done on the areas where there's no path, just covering it with rocks and bushes and trees. And then you got the flags hanging from the coaster up there. That's awesome. So this is called Excalibur. Perfect name for it. And you got the swords there. All right, we're going to skip the line because we're better than y'all. Just kidding. That's not true. All right, so now looking at the station, this is nice. Definitely feels like it's part of a castle. Ooh, I like that. I like that you launched into a tunnel. So, G-forces look great. Look at the max speed. Biggest drop, 124 feet. It actually says one inversion. I don't think it has an inversion, but we'll see. So I guess we're just waiting. There we go. That was great. I guess it counted one of those overbank turns as an inversion because of the degree to which it's turned. But first of all, the triggers right there are great. Really good. Definitely like that. So yeah, this is a really, really cool little park. So now if we head back this way, this is the bridge that would take you to the castle. So that's nice. And once again, you got a sign saying Dragon's Realm. Very similar to the other one. And then you've got your dragons here as you enter. But I like that it's set up differently than the other statue. Oh, we got another coaster in this area as well. That's awesome. I mean, that first part looks really cool and different for a suspended coaster. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this park. This is really cool, really unique. Look at that, how it wraps around the tree like that. That's really cool. So now we just got to find the entrance to the ride. So we got another shop here, which is nice. We got a flat ride, the whatever those are called, the blue something. So this is Expedition Dragon Flight. Bum, bum, bum. Man, it's got a long line. All right. Really nice queue, too, as you wrap around because you got the fence high enough where people can't jump over it. But if you're waiting in line here, you can still look around and see kind of as the coaster flies by and stuff. And so that's a really cool look. And the lighting's done perfectly. Once again, cool station. You got the flags on the top. I like the kind of dual pitched roof here where there are different pitches and you're using different roof styles. So I think that's a cool touch. Oh, there's your bins where you would hold your belongings. You got the dragons on the other side. And we're actually going to sit in seat view for this one because we want to actually rock back and forth like the guests would be. So let's actually go seat 2 and enjoy Dragon's Flight. So that was Dragon's Flight, and let me get the HUD off the screen. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, it's tough to get those coasters well done. So maybe there are a couple parts where it had a little bit, maybe too quick of swinging. So like maybe, yeah, I don't know, but this is, I think the layout and the design of this is really cool. I wonder. Okay, no, that's all part of the ride. I didn't know if any of that was custom supported to get it to look like that, but that looks awesome. Like the visual of it from above is really cool. And then I just want to look at this area at daytime as well so we can see it still looks really good. Oh, that's blue. It looked gray at night, but that's actually a really cool color for that coaster ride and stuff. And then you see this one right here in this area. So yeah, now let's go back to nighttime. And we're gonna head past here. I like how this is like, it looks almost like a fortress with the fencing and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. This is just a fun park, like really fun park. So we got the Wings of Valor. There are this many people waiting in line for this ride. Now this is an awesome queue building. Look at that. Really great. Churros. Although I don't get chocolate on them. We see another coaster right there. I think that's the last coaster in the park. I could be wrong about that. So now as we head out of the Dragon's Realm, and yep, head out of the Dragon's Realm, we head into, what's this area called? Is there a sign for it? There's not. Let's see if we go back here to the main entrance, there should be a sign. Okay. Fort Buccaneer. All right. So we're in. Yeah, this is like it's based off the themes you chose. You were allowed to use like you basically used building styles that all matched. Like this rough stone is really close to that castle brick in terms of what it looks like. But it's just different enough to where it stands out and makes each area look different. Then here you got the boomerang, one of the worst ever designed coaster models. They're just not fun. Yeah, this looks awesome. So here we have the last coaster in the park, the boomerang. And really nice queue. Good job with the queue fencing. That's one thing you've done throughout this is you've really had good queue fencing to kind of match the style and theme of the area. And I love how close you get. So like as your guest right here, you are so close to that coaster. But you're still far enough away where you can't reach out and touch it or it's not a hazard. That is really cool. Once again, nice station. And we're going to hop on that coaster train. So if we look at the stats, it's hard to get these all green. If we look at the results, 107-foot drop, which is pretty good size for a boomerang. Max speed 51 miles per hour. So let's see if we can get off this ride without a headache. So I don't know about y'all, but I feel fine after getting off that boomerang. So, but no, that's a really good job. And especially kind of this little part here, kind of curving it in a way that allows the two parts to come very close right here. And then also adding in that extra scenery to make it feel like it's a pirate's area. And you got the little water area right there. So really, really good job. These are not coasters that I try to ride at theme parks anymore. They're just, it's like if it's no line and I don't have anything else to do, I'll do that, but they're not very fun. Good music here. Once again, you got the little shop, and so you got spinning barrels. Okay, what is this? Nice queue once again. Oh, it's a little spin ride for kids. That's awesome, and really good name. I figured it's gonna be something along those lines, or I thought like River Rapids, but I was like, no, that wouldn't really work. So what do we think this one's named? Wipeout. Yeah, these queues are awesome. Then we got the trading outpost. So we got sweets. So this just might be a food area, which makes sense with it being called trading outpost. Yeah, so let's go ahead and turn this to daytime, so we can kind of see this area at the day. Oh, see this area during the day. I mean, there's just so much detail here, and really good job. I mean, the amount of trees that have been placed is perfect because it kind of hides a lot of the stuff, and it feels like a real theme park would. Because most theme parks are just just littered with foliage and trees in the paths and stuff like that. Um, but this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So there we are. We have finished with the park. Is there anything in here? No, it's just a walkthrough. Um, so yeah, there were four kind of realms. The first one is this kind of Main Street Disney style area. Then we had the fairy tale land. I forget what it was called, but that was really well done, especially at night. And then we had the Dragon's Lair or Dragon's Realm for this whole area. And then this Buccaneer area right here. Oh man, if I had to pick a favorite coaster, would probably be the Intimate Accelerator because I think the triggered effects that you had and everything around it is just perfect, especially at night. Let's see if we can. There we go. I was trying to turn it to night, but yeah, so you can see all the triggered effects there. I mean, this coaster, I mean, everything's good in this park because everything is so highly themed. If I were to pick my favorite area, it would probably be the fairy tale because if we look again at night, and you see the night lighting, and then especially with this water ride, which is the best ride in the park, hands down. I mean, it's just so well done. Like, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Little mushroom house. Yeah, so let's see if we can... Oh, there we go. But yeah, so that is Fantasy Springs. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button. If you want to download this for yourself, make sure to type in Fantasy Springs on the workshop or on your computer. Click the link below to take you to the download option on your computer. And thank you guys so much and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Talk to you later.